I mean by that? I have seen a lot of commentaries in the social media saying that in the interview, I was asked a question, I denied, and that Mehdi Hassan played my previous comment, and I kept denying and denying and denying. Unfortunately, that was not what transpired. Questions were asked and answered. Those ones that I denied after the interview ended. Al Jazeera went and did a fresh production of 8-minute version of what they wanted to push. And in that fresh production, they now went back to research my previous comments. And what they did was they did cut and join. Where in the interview, I was asked a question, I answered. Since in that same interview, they did not play the past. So what they did now that the interview is over, they went and researched my past comment, picked it, and put it on that particular question and answer. And if you watch the 8 minutes clip, it was like that on and on. I have asked a lot of media experts whether it is ethical or that's how media houses do. And this is what I'm told. When interview is conducted, even though they have editorial control, but what they are not allowed is to ambush the person. Any question that was asked and answered, they publish exactly as it is. And if they wish to do a separate production where they will now import things that were never part of the interview, that they will send that to the guest, that this is what we are now adding to our interview to prove that you said this and that. What is your reaction? So that together, they will give it to the world. In my case, they never told me. And what they did was that they published this skewed, fresh production first on their platform without even telling the world that this is an edited version that we produced his previous comment and added to it for better viewership. No, they didn't say that. They said this is an episode of that interview, and for full in the interview, follow the link. Meaning, they portray to the public that in that interview I was asked, and when I answered, it was not favorable. They played my previous comment regarding the question that they asked, unethical and illegal. That is what all the media people that I asked, they told me. Unfortunately, I don't know why Al Jazeera did that. And secondly, I also demand that they publish the entire interview, because in the spirit of fairness and for people to form their opinion proper, they need to publish the full interview. That 49 minutes was not the full interview. But in fact, what people are forming the opinion on is not even the 49 minutes. They are forming the opinion on the widely circulated 8 minutes or thereabout of the clips, and they broken down into 2-3 to push an agenda. Whatever is the reason Al Jazeera decided to do that, honestly, I don't know. Because I checked through their history and record, they have never done that to any guest in the past 14 years. Only in my own case. There is a difference between a teaser and a fresh production. A teaser is a product of the interview itself. This, what they are publishing, what they published that went around, is not only the product of the interview, but it involves the importation of extraneous videos that were never part of the interview. And I see a lot of people, when they're giving the interview, they've been forming that opinion on the basis of that. And I say, I should straighten that. There are many other issues that will come up with time, because I don't believe I should come out and indicate. But at least the viewing public should know that what is being portrayed, that is not exactly what liar. One more thing. They said I was asked and I was denying that I said some things against my principal, President Bola Tinubu. When the full production is released, you will see that for more than 8 to 15 minutes, when I was asked about the things I said about the president, I acknowledged those words. In fact, on one occasion, I even asked Mehdi, I said, this thing you said, when did I say it? He said, where was I then? He said, in the opposition. I asked him, what is the job of the opposition? He said, to oppose. I said, thank you for answering that. I went on and on and on and on. The later part of what he used that is circulated where I was denying, some of the things were not in my recollection at the time. And some of them I deliberately did so because he did not quote me properly within that context. And if the quotation is not proper within the context, I will not accept them. For those ones that I said in the video, I own up to them, I acknowledge them. And I think for more than 1 year in Nigeria, that was relegated in the media houses where I